this is the Native Watercraft Manta Ray 12 Propel. I bought this about 2 to 3 years ago, and I was looking at the Native website and I cannot find the Manta Ray on the website now, so I'm assuming they've discontinued it. Okay, so my big issue with this kayak has been the rudder handle and the rudder. And one of the first things that I did when I ordered the kayak is I replaced the stock rudder, which is this, with a Boonedox Rudder, which is that, thinking that that would help me with my turning on the kayak. Well, what it actually did was put undue stress on this handle. You can see I got a lot of slop in here, and what I found is when I was in reverse, the big rudder actually wanted to pull this handle up over the knobs, and it put a lot of stress on the plastic down in the bottom and actually fractured the plastic. So I made a fix on that, which I'll show you shortly, and then took the kayak into the river where I had a lot of current and tried backing into the current, and it pulled the rudder to the side and actually pulled the rudder up over these knobs. So there is a reason that Native designed this shorter rudder for this kayak, and I would recommend, if you're not going to replace the rudder handle, that you stick with the Native rudder that was designed for it. You can see the difference in size just between the two rudders. We'll also point out that with the rudder and the stock handle system, if you can see the handle moving up front, you hit those knobs pretty quickly when you turn the rudder, so there is not a lot of freedom of movement in the rudder system, and it was designed that way. So my next step is going to be to replace this handle system and the rudder system. This was my fix previously to try to hold that cracked plastic in place, and it worked for a while until I got into the river and got into heavy current, but this is now basically falling apart. So I looked at a couple different systems to replace my handle and the rudder cable. One is Native's updated system that they're putting on their current kayaks, which includes a little different plate and a corded system that goes back through with an upgraded plate in the back that allows for more freedom of movement in the rudder system. The system that I really like is the BerleyPro system. I've seen a lot of reviews on YouTube about replacements on the Native kayak using the BerleyPro. They are an Australian company. I went ahead and ordered the BerleyPro handle for the kayak. They make this specific by kayak type, and you can buy them for, I think, all of the Native kayaks. This is an aluminum handle, very heavyweight. There's a spacer piece with an aluminum plate underneath that screws back into that spacer, and you can see that the bottom piece that ties into the rudder pulley is also aluminum. So we'll install that, and then I bought the Native Watercraft steering upgrade from BerleyPro, which includes this corded system. I don't need this plate because I bought the handle. This plate actually attaches to the bottom of the existing Native plate. The cords go through it and come out and then tie into this plate that gets mounted to the top. So very nice system, and with that system and this handle, I will get plenty of freedom of movement in the rudder, and we'll be able to continue using the Boonedox Rudder. So for the rudder upgrade, the BerleyPro rudder upgrade, I'm going to try to show you what kind of turning radius I can get out of this upgrade. Very impressed with that. Okay, let's try going in reverse and turning the rudder. Got a strong wind coming in behind me. got one slight problem. My BerleyPro, the new handle that I got, sits higher and it's connecting with the bar on the seat. See if I can show you that. See, when I turn it this way, I hit the bar there. This way I can turn very well.